Hey there, it's Jenny, and I have a brand new plan with me to share with you. That was weird. All right, so this is how I am storing my memory planner pages once I'm finished. I've already punched them all ahead of time as discs, so I have all of those in a disc-bound planner, but once I'm finished, I'm storing them in a Citrus Twist 6x8 album. They fit nicely, and it's just a really nice way to store them on the shelves. I will link up the Citrus Twist albums below. You're going to have to forgive me on this video. It was a really cloudy day, and I filmed by a window because I love the natural light. I think it's beautiful. But as the sun goes in and out behind the clouds, it's very, very hard to capture good light. So you'll see it gets darker, it gets brighter, and there's really nothing I could do about that. So it was either delete the video or share it despite the changes in the brightness. I've done my best to make it so that it's at least visible, but yeah, that's what we've got. So I've printed my photos. I used the Pick Frame app to create the collages, and then I created 4x6 photos that I printed on my my Epson PictureMate printer, which I love. The main reason I love it, besides the quality being excellent, is that you don't need Wi-Fi. It has its own built-in Wi-Fi, so it will connect with your phone to print those photos. And where my current creating space is set up, I do not have good Wi-Fi access, and so this just makes it tremendously easy to print my photos. Now I am laying these out on the days that they happened, and as I explain to you each week, if it's possible, I keep the photos on the days that they happen. I don't care about innocuous photos of my pets, like, a pet laying on a bed or something. It's not important to me that that photo goes on the actual day that it happened. Just in this week is good enough for me. However, like some photos, I really want them to be on the day that they happened, and so I will do that. You can also see here that I have an inordinate amount of photos. On the left-hand side, there are 8, which seems absolutely crazy to me. That is so many pictures. And then on the right-hand side, there are 7, so 15 photos in all. These are all 1.5 by 2 inches, so 2 inches tall, 1.5 inches wide. I like this size with this size planner. This is the Cocoa Daisy planner. It has 2-inch wide columns, and this is a 7x9 sheet of paper. Each one is 7x9. So this is the sweet spot for me for photos. 2x3s were too large for me. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't mind adding 1 or 2 2x3s each week, but I don't want all of my photos to be 2x3. And as you can see here, if I had used all 2x3 photos, there is no way these would fit. I'm going to use this 3x4 card that I select here from the Papery collection from Cocoa Daisy. These are all from the Modern Memory Keeping Kit. I'm going to use one of these to trim down to 1.5 by 2, and I'm going to create I went wedding dress, a photo of the dress. It is nice to include that in my open, like even 10 have that as like a hidden dress looked like, but simply created a fun little flip. And then underneath is the die cut to create to flip that up. Do that. I just thought that was a little element. How many times in a row can I? Going through all, and I'm also just little bits and pieces to not only this particular element, clusters that I want. There are so many fun. I wanted to see art was going to be the perfect little that round one was super little bits and pieces. So I pulled out that I would definitely use. Additional die cuts. It was really, really fun. Pencils and just being such a of stationery. It's the die cut. So I actually pulled it all. I stuck that half sticky. So now actual little card. Now I'm going to punch. I only use half of it against the edge, and then the entire circle, cutting it over. Instead, you only punch part of it, though, so you can't to just eyeball it. Inches. I'm happy with how that came out. Tag, and then my photo. Now I'm adding a couple of. You can see there's that little circle one next to that photo of my son. I'm also going to include one of the fun little elements in here, and they're not, but when you put them together, create these to look at, like up in the up. Stickers were really fun too. They were, but this one right here, and then I'm just looking for other. You have the cute building more on. Love creating the little, and they really add a lot there when they're. Now, in case you adhesive, so you just pull the back. Now, speaking of rub-ons on this layout, I'm in my memory planner these beautiful images. I'm not gonna lie, this box. First of all, they're wonderful layering on top. But I'm not going to stop on top of it. So I'm just going to label, cut out the individual one. We'll use all of the rest rubbed inadvertently. Try to just rub this. You're going to get some other rub on. Easier to cut out. The layering works. It's very cool and planner. Scrapbook pages too. They're, but I love it in too much. All right, so now I'm also going to creating this nice little. Really like the way that this cute little the bulk of my plan. I'll use markers. I just tearing it down recently. I used to include I just include like happened and know that I started time in my life that we started my memory plan. Were 15 and younger than that's, and we were all three in school. You know, this just so important. Those memories just I want to definitely include things that a personal habit. It's for you. These stickers on this so pretty. I have stickers as well that I on. Crayon pen. Very long time only use the pens. Felt tip. And the zebra a lot too. And then for the 0, still using the sharpen probably, but in there and brass a fine line, and then my really welcome added a really nice black and provide really nice to write. Talk about alpha stickers. Remember that, but first, I think to remember, not you, but if I'm, for example, Wisconsin, but I'm gonna, it becomes decorative, having a functional purpose, and me just saying this, fine, I don't have a problem with it. Just make it up a notch, and so easy of colors, and something easy to do, easy to out, and really like. Sometimes a bit like the little corner, if I wanted that sticker, I did have to pull it a little, and then and just that. I'm magnetic, so using the fun mild liner line, just draw lines. I work the journal. Weeks I get to events or have as much room. Included 50 the photos. They tell the story to require me. I treat of our. It's just a little bit of narrative, tiny bit more, which makes me laugh. Say, well, fill that in. Thank you so much for this video. Below, it's making videos and make it great.